Hit that thumbs up. How we doing? Monday, fun day, man. It's your boy, the real E-Leezy. How everybody doing? I hope everybody had a blessed, safe weekend. You feel me? And that's just what it is, man. You know what it is. Jeb and Haney. Devin Haney went out like a straight mark. Come on, cuz. You represent more like you represent Vegas more than you represent the Bay, bro. Like, you feel me? Salute, Cuddy. Salute. Good kid. What's good? They represent the Bay more than they represent. I mean, he represent Vegas more than he represent the Bay, bro. That's no slight or nothing, but I'm just saying. But to his credit, man, hey, he kept coming back despite whatever the referee was doing by not ruling some of them knockdowns and just stalling when he get knocked down and taking hella long to count. You know what I'm saying? He probably bought him a little extra time to kind of recuperate, but at the end of the day, he was done. He didn't have after he got knocked down that second time or the first time. I don't think he ever really regrouped. He never regrouped. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was not active anymore. Maybe he was just dizzy. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have it. But he did win like 4 or 5 rounds, in my opinion. He won 5 rounds. He really controlled and dominated the fight in the early on, but outside of that, it was a wrap. I thought his jab was effective. I thought his left hook. He caught Ryan Garcia early in the fight with a strong left hook, which really stunned Garcia. And Garcia tried to like get himself pumped up, like, and you could tell Garcia was really scared at that point because he was just trying to figure out, okay, is he finna get on me or? And then every time when they would come together, they would start clinching. You know what I'm saying? But after that, I mean, I don't know. The fight was weird, and you know, it is entertainment. In my opinion, the sport of boxing is so tarnished, bro. These fights be really staged. Because you can't tell me that Devin Haney is that bad. Like, he either didn't fight no damn body, like all these fighters really don't fight each other. You know what I'm saying? But they just go on Twitter and just start talking a bunch of gang of trash about each other and all of this. I'm like, bro, just sign the fight. Don't you think that you guys would make so much money? Who cares if you lose? Did Muhammad Ali care if he lost to Joe Frazier? And you know what I'm saying? All them fighters, Sonny Liston, and all them fighters that he fought? No, you get in the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying? Did Roberto Duran care who he fought? Did Mike Tyson care who he fought? No, he took L's. When you fight the best of the best, somebody has to win, bro. But if you fight the best of the best and you don't even the whole training camp and you just sit there and let somebody punch you, it's just like, bro, what are we doing? Like, you don't know how to move? You know what I'm saying? You never throw a jab or a hook and then open yourself up to get counterpunched. That's just dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Boxing is all about a counterpunching and movement. And that's why Floyd Mayweather is one of the best. That's why Floyd Mayweather is one of the best we ever seen, bro, because his ability to punch and then not be punched. You're not supposed to just punch and then absorb punches. You know what I'm saying? Hit that thumbs up button. What's happening with it? What's good, A. Aaron? Salute. Good morning. Yeah, that don't make no sense, y'all. I need somebody to start making sense out of stuff. Like, why is... I don't understand what they're doing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sports be so fucking rigged. I thought Ryan Garcia looked huge. Ryan Garcia looked huge, like he was juiced up, bro. He was already overweight, didn't make weight. So he's gonna generate more power just alone by that, but he looked juiced. You know what I'm saying? He looked juiced, in my opinion. Because I'm comparing him versus Tank Davis. Ryan Garcia was actually more active in the Tank Davis fight than he was in this fight. To be honest, he came out with a flurry of punches in that Tank Davis fight, and he was hitting Tank Davis with some of the punches, and Tank Davis knew that. That's why Tank Davis kept trying to clinch him because he didn't want to feel that real power. Because Garcia got real power. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta pay attention to that. But yeah, I thought, I mean, it was an entertaining fight for the most part. That's what they came to do, man. But I just thought that Damon Haney really, if you say you game plan for something, you know what I'm saying, and you had a whole training camp to game plan, and you know exactly what he's trying to do, why wouldn't you? Why would you let him do exactly what he wants to do? Take his greatest strength away from him. If you take his ability to hit you with the left hand, then bro, don't sit there and let him hit you with the left hand, and then don't let him hit you with the right hook. It's because Ryan Garcia is not gonna jab, jab, jab. He's just gonna look for he can so superior. I'm gonna touch on that right now. I'm going to get the Devin Haney thing up out of the way. But yeah, so now we move on to the game ones. It was a lot of game ones, bro. It was a lot of things that happened the way I expected them to happen. I didn't expect Damian Lillard to damn near outscore Indiana. You know what I'm saying? By himself in the first half. So hats off to Dame Lillard, the Milwaukee Bucks. But I do believe that the Milwaukee Bucks can still win that series. But I don't like the way they play. If you can't adjust your game, and Tyrese Halliburton was non-existent. He was not Tyrese Halliburton. You're an all-star, bro. Your first playoff game, and you come out and lay an egg. Come on, man. Like, you gotta be able to turn your game up, bro. And that's what I be saying. A lot of these players today are front runners. They'll flex, they'll celebrate, and all of that. But when it's time for you to be truly great and one of the best players in the league, you fold under the pressure. I don't know what's going on. Pascal Siakam is the only one who showed up. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm gonna get from I know what I'm gonna get from I know exactly what I'm gonna get from hit them thumbs up, you guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Get them lights up, man. Hey, I know exactly what I'm gonna get from TJ McConnell, veteran. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always show up and play hard and play his style of game. Play hard defense. You know what I'm saying? And play hard on offense. Get himself shots and get his teammates shots. Give his team extra possessions. But bro, everybody else gotta step up. I think that Rick Carlisle has to do a better job of leading his team and having his team more prepared from an emotional standpoint, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because that was weird. He didn't take nearly no shots. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? It's like Indiana didn't even try. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's not the type of basketball I'm used to, bro. I want competition. Why do you if you know somebody is good at a particular thing, why would you let him do that particular thing? Like that, think about that, y'all. That don't even make no sense. If I know you like to drive right, I'm gonna shade you to go left, bro. I'm gonna cut that right hand off. Can you go left and shoot two or 1-2 dribble pull-ups? Can you go left and still get your jump shots off, bro? Or get to the basket? You know what I'm saying? If I know you every time you drive left, you're gonna look to go left and score and get to the paint, then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm gonna shield him to my help on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the middle. You know what I'm saying? And on that weak side. So let's see what he can do going that way. So if he loves to go to the hole going left, but then he loves to pull up jumper going right, the law average is okay, let me see. Maybe he's really good at going to the free throw line. Every time he drive left, maybe he get to the free throw line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe when he drive right, shit, he like to pull up with a little midi. But if he's more effective going to the free throw line and he might be an okay free throw shooter and he has a high percentage of finishing, I'm not going to let you go left. I'm going to play the law of averages. I'm going to make you go right and you're going to have to get into your midi. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to make a pull up midi consistently. You know what I'm saying? If you're some of these players, if you have it going that night, then yes. I know some of these players make that shot in their sleep, but not a lot of players can shoot that shot. You see what I'm saying? Not a lot of players can shoot a one dribble, two dribble pull up going right and going left. KD, it's only a couple of players that can do it. You know what I mean? So you have to really pay attention on how you game plan and how want to attack these players, bro. But it's just like crazy. But we're not gonna over exaggerate. A lot of these game ones, the Knicks pulled it out, which I thought the Knicks would do. Boston smacked Miami, which I thought they would do. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Nola Boy James. Salute to Tone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and salute to the rest of the Miami Heat Nation up out there, Heat culture. But check this out. Even with Jimmy Butler, the Heat wasn't going to beat no damn Boston, bro. I promise you. Boston is on another mission, cuz. Like, if y'all watch Boston play, they out here like, bro, we let you niggas win last year. We can blow you niggas out anytime we want to. And yeah, you can say that Miami kind of trimmed the lead and was coming back in that fourth quarter, but the game was already over by then. So they just getting, like, you know what I'm saying, garbage buckets. They just you know what I'm saying, padding their stats. They can't, the Heat cannot fuck with no Boston Celtics, bro. If both teams play their hardest, bro, Boston will blow them out. They just have too much firepower for them. You know what I'm saying? Like the Heat culture is plug and play, plug and play, plug and play. At some point, bro, you need a superstar player. Tyler Hero is not a superstar player. Scary Terry, he's not a superstar player. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're good players, but they're not superstars. You picked up DeLon Wright, veteran point guard. That's a good pickup. Kevin Love is nowhere near what he used to be. So where the production gonna come? Bam Adebayo is your only safe bet. Jaime Jaquez Jr., he's a good player, but he's nowhere near superstar level. So how is he gonna keep up being a rookie, keep up in this type of situation, keep up with those other guys? You know what I'm saying? With the Tatums and the Derek Whites and the Drew Holidays. Come on, bro. You got proven players over there who've won before. You know what I'm saying? Or came from systems and organizations that were used to winning. Like, so you have to put that in perspective, bro. Miami doesn't match up well with the Heat. I thought Chicago matched up better with Boston. I mean, Miami doesn't match up well with the Celtics. I thought Chicago was better suited matchup, and that's just how the NBA works. Chicago didn't even plan to show up because they didn't want Chicago to scare anybody even threatening the Boston Celtics because they want Boston Celtics to win. See, it's all about if you have an easy road, then they give you that's really your out to say, oh man, you know what? That's a lot of people's out for people to say, oh, they didn't even play nobody. Every team that they played was injured. And that's what it's looking like right now. Cause this shit be staged, bro. You know what I'm saying? This shit be rigged up. And y'all gotta admit that, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I want people to really start calling this shit out so we can change the dynamic of competitive sports. If everybody comes out and say rig, the NBA and all of these sports don't have no other choice but to be like, man, they're on to us. We need to get this shit together. We're gonna start losing viewership. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start losing count. We're gonna start losing this. Gonna start losing that. But if we teaching these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, how to approach the game and play the wrong way, then shit, what we teaching our children? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're gonna show the whole world that, then we got all the Euro players thinking they can come over here and take over the league. You know what I'm saying? What about the players that's American born that's already in the States that's on this side? You know what I'm saying? We have an obligation to call out the buffoonery and the bullshit. Period. That's our obligation. Call it out. You feel me? Tatum had a huge triple-double. 23, 10, and 10. First playoff triple-double in his career. You know what I'm saying? But they say Tatum is this, Tatum is that. You know what I'm saying? When Tatum plays like how I know Tatum know how to play, Tatum is the best player in the NBA. Like I was telling y'all 3 years ago, when nobody want to pay attention to what the stuff that I be saying. I know a basketball player, complete basketball player, when I see one. The only thing I need from Jason Tatum is to shoot less threes or take better three-point shots and then play superior defense at your position. You're 6'9", 6'8", long. Bro, you should be able to stop anybody. You should be able to guard 1 through 5. So that's all. Those are my expectations for Jason Tatum. But Jason Tatum can be the best player easy, bro, on a championship team, in my opinion. And of course, you're going to need that 1-2 punch. You're going to need your role players. In this situation, he has Jaylen Brown, who can create his own shot and create shots for teammates, bro. Or just draw a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just draw a lot of coverage, you know what I'm saying? Just draw a lot of help side defenders, and that way he can just swing the ball 1-2 and then get wide open looks for 3 for his teammates. So that's just what that is. Right. That's weird. Because they know what it is already. They already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't complain because they know what it is. Some of them complain because they be surprised. The ones who don't complain, they already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But when you get the young coaches being like, ooh, and then sometimes you'll get coaches like Mike Brown or somebody that expose something, they be like, Mike Brown, you know how this go. You know exactly how this go. And they'll let his team, they won't give his team no cause as a form of punishment for coming out trying to expose the league when he already know what the agenda is. But the young coaches that come out and expose them, and then they'll be buck broken because they're learning like, oh, this is supposed to go like this. It's a reason why this is happening. You know what I'm saying? So they're learning. They're being trained to be like, man, shut up and play. Shut up and dribble. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got to put all this stuff in the proper perspective, bro. So we got that. That's that Heat series out of the way. The Knicks and Philly. Come on, man. Philadelphia is about to end Joel Embiid's career. Philadelphia is on the verge of ending Joel Embiid's career, bro. I'm telling you. We're seeing it. And what is Joel Embiid doing, trying to do an all-star move, putting all that pressure and torque on his knees? What are you doing, bro? You about to kill your damn self. You didn't need to do that move, bro. He was just stuck and instincts took over in that situation. And he came down on his surgically repaired knee. And you can see that he clenched at it. He instantly went to the ground. He tried to come back, which I thought was dumb. I thought they brought him back a little too fast anyway, because normally when you tear a meniscus, you sit out for the rest of the season. So I thought he should have sat out. You know what I'm saying? But they brought him back, and the Knicks have too many guys, bro. OG Anunoby, Josh Hart is starting to play like a Villanova Wildcat. You know what I'm saying? Knocking down threes like he did in college. Grabbing rebounds, giving effort. Jalen Brunson sometimes struggles in the playoffs because teams play him a little bit more physical. But I thought Jalen Brunson got some really great looks. And then a couple of times I thought he forced it. And, you know what I'm saying, which resulted in some turnovers, which I know the Knicks would like to have back. Because Tom Thibodeau hates turning the ball over, especially if they're unforced turnovers. Tom Thibodeau hates that. So, yeah. These truck drivers is crazy. They don't want to let nobody over. It's like, bro, where you going? You ain't making up no ground. Like, so it don't even make sense. So the Knicks really came out, you know what I'm saying? And it was a good game. But I thought Tyrese Maxey kind of got it going with his dribble drives. You know what I'm saying? I thought Tyrese Maxey got it going with his dribble drives. And then after that, but his shot really wasn't on like that. Tyrese Maxey kind of struggled, especially defensively. You know what I'm saying? I thought Kyle Lowry hit some big shots and provided some energy. You know what I'm saying? But Kyle Lowry isn't the same Kyle Lowry that we've seen, you know what I'm saying, as a perennial all-star in this league and win championships. You're not going to get that same Kyle Lowry. You're just not. Period. Salute to Lil Tay. You're not gonna get that same Kyle Lowry, bro. So it's gonna have to be a Joe. And I like what Kelly Oubre provides from a defensive standpoint, an energy standpoint, and his ability to knock down shots and score, and you know what I'm saying, hustle. So, and I told everybody that Kelly Oubre was gonna be the difference maker for the Philadelphia 76ers, but they're not healthy. So it's hard to really gauge and judge that and back that point up just because they're not healthy. Tobias Harris really ain't. That's not a difference maker. He's a good role player, but if you're banking on Tobias Harris to be your second best player on the team, then you're done. Now, if he's the third option or somebody that with, like, then I think that Tobias Harris can really be a really impactful player on the championship team. But if he's your second best option, you know what I'm saying, which he most likely is and has been for Philly, you're done. Because he's not that. Tobias Harris doesn't have that mindset that I'm going to use my size and my strength to just dominate at my position. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tobias Harris checks out of the game too many times, like from a mental standpoint, to where he's on the court, but you wouldn't know he's on the court. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't believe in some of the things that Philadelphia is doing. And I think Daryl Morey is doing a terrible job of managing those injuries over there, especially with Joel Embiid, because they're trying to force a championship. Because Philly thinks that they can win a championship with the emergence. They hired Nick Nurse, who was a champion as a coach with the Toronto Raptors. You bring in Kyle Lowry, a veteran player. You bring in, you know what I'm saying, certain players like that. You trade for Buddy Hield, knockdown shooter. But Buddy Hield, I noticed one thing about Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield can't get his shots off like that. And he's not a very crafty and creative shot creator. So if he's not catching and shooting, then he's taking out the game. I noticed that teams aren't going to let Buddy Hield get off. I peeped that. Buddy Hield has struggled. You know what I'm saying? He has struggled a lot this year. His team's just not letting him get off. You know what I'm saying? Teams ain't letting him get off. And that's just how that works. You know what I'm saying? So at certain points when he feel like he ain't getting good looks, the first good look that he sees, he's gonna chuck that thing up real quick. You know what I'm saying? And that's called pressing, because you're really trying to make an impact on the game because you feel like you're not getting good looks. So the first look that you get, you're gonna chuck it up and you're gonna rush it. So I don't think that Buddy Hield is that guy for them. You know what I'm saying? Tobias Harris, but Maxey, it all depends on the health of Joel Embiid and then how well Tyrese Maxey emerges and plays as a first-time All-Star this year. Tyrese Maxey has to step his game all the way up. It's a different level. So you got to go from what your season averages is. You got to either do that and play superior defense, which I don't think he's doing, or you got to up your averages when the playoffs start. That's just how this shit go. Buddy Love, man, you already know. Hit them thumbs up when you come up in the building. But the New York Knicks have everything that they need to make a run. They're missing Julius Randle, but in my opinion, I think not having Julius Randle opens up the floor for the rest of those guys. See, the Knicks are big and small. So those free throws were huge. Exceptional defense on Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid likes to look to get that flop. He's going to look to try to get you to the dribble pull-up, or he's going to look to put his basket to the basket and then drive and then try to throw his arms out there to try to create the contact. You know what I'm saying? So Joel Embiid is real tricky when it comes to doing stuff like this. But in my opinion, that's not going to win you a championship, bro. You got to stay solid. If you're going to play with force and all that, don't flop. If you're going to play with force, just don't flop. Just go through the contact and finish, bro. Don't be trying to bait and trick the referees into calling fouls, bro. I don't like that type of style of play. That's terrible. I ain't never seen Jordan do it. I never seen Kobe do it. I never seen the greats do it. Steph Curry for sure don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie don't be doing it. They don't be trying to trick you into calling fouls. They just go through and play through stuff. You know what I'm saying? KD does it every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, it's like if you know a cheat code, you're gonna use the cheat code. Like, no, have integrity. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to use no cheat code. Just play through and through. So I thought the Knicks did a really good job. Orlando and Cleveland. Yeah, I thought Orlando would come out a little better, but to be honest, I'm not really worried about Orlando, to be honest, because Orlando got great looks. They just happened to miss most of their shots. Donovan Mitchell really played like Donovan Mitchell. But I already know that part of Donovan Mitchell. But Donovan Mitchell wasn't playing no superior defense. Evan Mobley was big, you know what I'm saying? Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, that front court was big. But then again, Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland hit some shots, but Darius Garland wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, imposing his will on the game. It was a low-scoring game, and Cleveland just came out looking like the more experienced team. That's all that was. Cleveland just came out looking like the more experienced team. You know what I'm saying? Donovan Mitchell looking like Donovan Mitchell, knocking down shots, getting to the free throw line, you know what I'm saying, getting the crowd into it. They played with a lot of energy that first game. But that second game, if Orlando steals home court, Orlando can very well go up 3-1. Because they're going back home where that Orlando crowd is going to be into it. Like, real talk. But it's all about, can the young fellas stay poised? Can Coach Moses keep them poised enough to just play through the game and play through adversity? Because Orlando going to keep playing hard. Orlando is going to keep playing hard, but they're young. You know what I'm saying? They're very, very young. Markelle Fultz, Joe Ingles are like, they're veteran players. You know what I'm saying? So if they can provide great leadership and be impactful when they get playing time, then I think that they have something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Paolo Banchero is a load for anybody on that team. Paolo Banchero is a load for anybody on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Okoro too small. Okoro's a really good defender, but he's too small. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else, they just, from a physical standpoint, they don't match up well. So they're going to have to build the wall with Paolo. But Paolo's going to have to keep shooting really, really well from the outside. They're going to need his three-point shot. Franz Wagner got to get it going. He got to start knocking down some shots. He missed a lot of easy shots. And then their three-point shooters, Jalen Suggs, Gary Harris, who's a really good three-point shooter, they have to make shots. If they don't make shots, bro, they're not gonna give themselves a chance to win. And then they gotta stop Cleveland from making shots. So you give yourself a win, even if you're not making shots, by playing solid defense and rebounding. So when the game gets into that under 5 minutes, then anything can happen, because then now the game gonna really slow down, and then now you get fouls, you go to the free throw line, you got different things like that. Hit them thumbs up. But I still think Orlando's gonna win that series. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. And that's that. Is that all the Eastern Conference matchups? Did I go through all the Eastern Conference matchups? Help me out, somebody. Did I go through the Eastern Conference matchups? Indiana, Milwaukee, Boston, Miami, New York, Philly, Cleveland, Orlando. Right? Yeah. That's all of them. Shifting over to the Western Conference, you see it up on the thumbnail, what I put up there. And I told everybody this. See, I'm going to start off with the Dallas Mavericks. Let's start off with the Dallas Mavericks and the Clippers. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, they're going to get their numbers. They're going to get their numbers. But guess what? No impact. They not playing no defense. They went to work. Y'all said P.J. Washington and Daniel Gafford and Derrick Jones Jr. and Dante Exum and Tim Hardaway Jr. was the difference makers. You gotta know basketball to talk the talk, bro. You have to know what you're talking about. You gotta know basketball. And it's just one game. We don't want to over exaggerate. But if this is any indication of how the series is going to play out, the Clippers should win this series even without Kawhi. I even thought the Clippers could win this series without Kawhi. You still got two other superstar Hall of Fame players that you can match up. 3 Hall of Fame players that you can match up. You know what I'm saying? So that's just minus Kawhi Leonard. And nothing is wrong with Kawhi Leonard, in my opinion. Because Sham said he was, you know what I'm saying, playing with contact. And then another motherfucking source say he wasn't doing no contact yet. So I'm like, bro, they keep dragging this Kawhi Leonard shit on because it's not time for the Clippers to run the table yet. Y'all have to understand this shit, bro, how this shit works. NBA know who they want to win the damn championship. Come on, man. They know how this shit gonna play out. It's all part of the script. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard can come back at any time and start averaging 30. Come on, man. Game 1, they was like, man, we don't need Kawhi for the Dallas Mavericks. Nigga, Dallas Mavericks can't fuck with us. Told you, Russell Westbrook, the impact that he had. Russ hitting threes like I told you he would do. I told y'all this shit, bro. Y'all can't say I didn't say it. I say it on every stream I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm talking about, bro. Russ is a different animal when the playoffs come. You know what I'm saying? He know how y'all be killing Russ. Oh, he turned over. He played too fast. Man, Russ is Russ, bro. Let Russ be Russ. That's the problem the Lakers had. They didn't let Russ be Russ. Russ could have helped the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, achieve some of their goals. But no, they wanted to use Russ as a scapegoat because they fake-ass king couldn't get it done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to touch on his punk ass in a minute. But the Clippers, Zubac killed Daniel Gafford. And I knew that was going to happen. And Derek Lively is young, bro. He don't know what he's doing in this situation right now. Derek Lively just out there just trying to provide energy. He don't know really, you know what I'm saying? He just out there going through the motions. You're not going to get an impactful Derek Lively in this series. And Daniel Gafford is going to be in foul trouble too many times. You know what I'm saying? To even stay on the court. So, if Kyrie and Luka, and I promise you this, Kyrie and Luka are not going to each average 33 in a series on high efficiency from the floor. They're going to have to take a high volume of shots to get their numbers. And in my opinion, bro, that's not conducive to winning a championship. That my turn, your turn shit, kind of like how they did with Cleveland Cavaliers. They're trying to build the Dallas Mavericks like the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron and Kyrie. It's structured the same way. My turn, your turn, and the role players just fill in when I pass you the ball, knock down the 3. But they don't have no D. Your best players ain't playing no defense, bro. Paul George had an okay night. Still dropped 20, but the impact, bro, offensively and defensively, it's just, and then James Harden, like, man, what you talking about? I'm still James Harden. And I thought, in my opinion, though, that James Harden would probably kill them, be the reason why the Clippers don't win, maybe in a different series. But this series, it's a bad matchup for Dallas. They don't have nobody that's going to be able to contain ball penetration. James Harden, it looked like he got new energy. That boy was out there springy, moving really, really well. You know what I'm saying? Getting to his step backs, getting to the paint with his floaters. Bro, I don't know. This might be a gentleman's sweep. But then, you know, the NBA is the NBA, so they need to extend some of these series, though. So some of these teams don't have to lay down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which we've seen that happen already. But I don't think Dallas can fuck with no Clippers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just that. Moving on. OKC, in my opinion, who got the NBA regular season MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was huge down the stretch of that game yesterday. And I had to give Willie Green and New Orleans some credit, bro. They building something over there. You know what I'm saying? They're building something over there. But Brandon Ingram he's gonna have to lead this team in the absence of Zion. He just gotta lead this team. You're not gonna win the game. You're not gonna win too many series by leaning on the back of CJ McCollum. You're just not. CJ McCollum isn't that kind of guy. CJ McCollum isn't gonna lead you to a championship, bro. And then his defense is super suspect. So he's like a third option on a championship team. He can't be a second option either. It has to be a Zion and Brandon Ingram. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to have to take this shit over. The real too smart. What's happening, man? Mavs ain't winning in no 5, bro. Unless the Clippers just say, you know what? I quit and pack it in like they did against Phoenix last year, then they not. Dallas ain't beating no Clippers. Y'all is highly. I don't know what y'all see. Did y'all watch the game? They give you an indication during the game, you know what I'm saying, what kind of game it's going to be. The Clippers ain't finna let no Dallas just come in there and win. At least I hope not. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers is trying to win a chip, bro. That owner invested in too much time, too much money, in trying to put together and bring the motherfucking Los Angeles Clippers to legitimacy as a powerhouse in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Steve Ballmer is turning that whole LA Clippers franchise around. They gutted it out, starting at the top with Donald Sterling, and they've been trying to build a championship winner for a long time. Now they're getting their own stadium, so they're not a part of the Lakers anymore. They're their own squad. They're building something over there in the Clippers. I don't know who's going to be a part of that future, you know what I'm saying, depending on whether they win or lose this year. But in my opinion, I think they win next year when they open up their arena. That's just my opinion. And I'm going to stick to that opinion. I'm standing on that. You know what I'm saying? He about to go on fire. He can go on fire in game 2, but that's just it. He's going on fire. Luka Doncic is a great scorer. He ain't going to guard nobody. Who he going to guard? Because Derrick Jones Jr., Tim Hardaway Jr., and motherfucking P.J. Washington, they don't have no action at guarding. You know what I'm saying? Paul George, Zubac, Russ, and James Harden. And Kawhi gonna be coming back. So don't get that twisted. See, that's the problem. The game was already over. You can heat up all you want, but those are called stat pad. That's a stat. Those are garbage buckets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Luke is gonna continue to shoot those dribble, step back, and he ain't gonna play no defense. And Kyrie gonna continue to do Kyrie dribble, get to the midi, fake you out, get back, shoot the layup, and he ain't gonna play no defense, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Where did y'all think that Dallas Mavericks was just that team that's just gonna lock you up? They just give the ball, greetings, my brother. They just give the ball to 1 to 2 guys and say, go get me a bucket, while everybody else is just standing around. And that's why you see Kyrie Irving was mad as hell on the sideline, yelling at P.J. Washington. But I thought P.J. Washington gave him really good minutes from an effort standpoint. Knocked down some shots, hit a floater. But it's just not enough. They don't have enough support. Kyrie Irving, it's easy when you play garbage teams down the stretch of that regular season, which the Dallas Mavericks did. And then the commentators want to highlight the Dallas Mavericks was one of the hottest teams down the stretch of the regular season. And what did we tell y'all? Nigga, they had the weakest strength of schedule in the game, bro. Them niggas ain't played nobody. It's easy to play against teams that's not playing for shit. What happens when you go up against these good teams, though? Your flaws will show. The Dallas Maverick flaws will show when they go up against powerhouses. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the road. It just is what it is. Y'all gotta stop thinking that Luka Doncic is this dude who gonna save the NBA, bro. He's just like Dirk Nowitzki. He's gonna need great Hall of Fame players around him in order to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Some other players, all you need is one or two guys, and then the rest of you just fill in. I'm gonna make sure I take you to the promised land. Luka don't have that, bro. They're trying to do the Luka. They're trying to recreate the whole Cleveland Cavaliers team all over again. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. They don't have no dogs on the damn team. Who's the dogs on that team? You got rid of Dorian Finney-Smith. You know what I'm saying? Who's the dogs? I don't know who's the dogs. Who gonna be willing to be like, nigga, what's happening? Nigga, we can go right now. They don't have not one person that's ready for the smoke. And Luka Doncic, he can talk shit all he wants, but you notice that he only talked to one player. When he start talking and trash talking, Luka Doncic only talked to Devin Booker because they're one and the same. Nigga, they front runner ass niggas. So they just go back and forth with talking to each other because they're front runners. You don't see Luka Doncic talking no smack to nigga Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and motherfucking Russell Westbrook. That nigga don't want no smoke with no real ones. You don't want smoke with real ones, bro. Luka only gonna think and make everybody believe that he a real one, but he a front running ass motherfucker. Like I tell everybody that about all these players that we see. And most of these players in the NBA be front runners, bro. Dallas don't have nothing coming. They don't have nothing for motherfucking the Clippers, bro. They just don't. They don't match up well with them, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think that Luka and Kyrie play worse in the second game, and the role players might play a little better this next game. But Luka Doncic and Kyrie might have another off. They might have an off night. That's very capable of happening, just because of the way that they play. And you know, Ty Lue, they're gonna make adjustments over there, and that assistant coaching staff, they're gonna make key adjustments to say, you know what? I know the role players probably gonna play a little better, but we gotta shut down. We gotta shut down Luka and Kyrie. We can't allow them each to have 30. And I think that that's what we're gonna see. It might be a little close. It might be a close game for a while, but I think the Clippers will ultimately, you know what I'm saying, kind of pull away from them in game 2. OKC Thunder. I kind of touched on it a little bit and got away from them, but OKC Thunder, they just playing free, bro. They don't really know what they doing. They young. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Gordon Hayward is the only ones that got a little bit of experience being in this situation. Everybody else on that squad is very, very young, including the coaching staff. So they just out there just playing. And mind you, they're playing against a team that's much bigger than them as far as on the front line. Jonas Valanciunas had 17 rebounds. OKC is always going to be at a disadvantage as far as size and rebounding. But the way they play defense and their shot-making ability, that's going to carry them through some of these playoff rounds. But you got to give it up to New Orleans and Willie Green because they're going to play hard. Unless they're playing the Lakers, they're going to play hard. And we've seen that throughout the season. But they're going to need Zion to win this series. I don't think New Orleans can win this series without Zion Williamson, in my opinion. They need Zion. Because if you think about it, Shai didn't really have a monster game. Shai didn't really have a monster game, and Chet didn't really have a monster game. And it was a very low-scoring game. And OKC still won, and they didn't even really play that good. So just think about when OKC plays like OKC. They're going to blow the doors off of New Orleans, bro. That's just what it is. It took for New Orleans to make a crazy run in the fourth quarter to even make the game a game. Because of New Orleans, because of the OKC Thunder just couldn't hit shots. They went on like a 5 minute and 15-second scoring drought. That's a long time, bro. Well, of course the other team gonna make some shots to get to the free throw line, hit some free throws. You know what I'm saying? So, but New Orleans, they coming. New Orleans building something. You know what I'm saying? They're building something. Yeah, they need some size, bro. You right. They need a rebounding big, bro. For real, for real. I agree with you on that one. They need a rebounding big. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, bro. Yeah, but that's kind of how they play, though, Heron. They play like that. OKC play like that. Where they jack up threes. The whole NBA play like that. Where it's just, they just jack threes up. I'm like, y'all niggas, bro, y'all need to shoot good threes. They just be shooting threes, but they don't really be good threes, though. Shoot, get good looks and take those. And then just take what the defense give you. You don't have to get to a three every time. Take what they give you. If they give you the mid-range or a driving lane, take that. That's basketball. You take what the defense give you. So I think, okay. You know what? I am. I will. I know Showtime. Salute to Showtime on Point Sports. Hey, he be wanting me to come in there with him, you know what I'm saying, and do it and help do his just come and help him do his streams. But I'm gonna do a game. Don't even trip, Conqueror. I'm gonna make sure. I promise you, bro. I'll do some games. I'm gonna do some games, y'all. Don't trip. I'm gonna do some games. Moving on, Minnesota Phoenix. Phoenix don't have nothing for Minnesota, y'all. Y'all harp on regular season records. I never cared about what happened in the regular season. I never cared about regular season matchups, bro, because it's a different type of game. When teams are playing for something and they're playing hard, it separates the men from the boys. Period. And man, and what did I tell y'all? What did I say on Showtime stream the other day? I said Ant-Man gonna average 30 in a series. Come on, bro. I told y'all this. They can't fuck with him, bro. For sure. It's all good. Hey. Phoenix, bro, bunch of front running ass motherfuckers. KD gonna get his numbers, but Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, I don't know. Them two dudes, bro, if they ain't knocking down shots, bro, they disengaged. If they don't have a ball in their hand, they disengaged. They're not doing nothing else for you. They're not doing nothing else for you. And if Phoenix don't play Bo, which I said again, they're not going to have no chance to win this series. If Phoenix start playing Bo, though, that changes the whole dynamic of the series, in my opinion. But Minnesota been the best team in the NBA for the whole season, bro. You think they a fluke and they just overachieved? No, bro. They got a really good team with veterans on that team, bro. Rudy Gobert, veteran. Kyle Anderson, veteran. You know what I'm saying? Karl Anthony Towns, veteran. Been in this situation many, many times. Mike Conley Jr., veteran. Know how to win. Then been in these situations many, many times. And then you got a dog. Jaden McDaniels, a dog. Ant-Man, dog. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, dog. Come on, bro. They poised to try to make a run in the West. I've been trying to tell y'all this. They have size, they have wings, they have shooting for the most part. They can probably get a little better at their outside at shooting, like pure 3-point shooter where you got like, you know what I'm saying? They got rhythm shooters, but I'm talking about pure 3-point shooter. They can add some shooters for sure. I don't know. I don't know about the Mavs. But yeah. Shit, Phoenix, all that my turn, your turn, they don't really have nobody that can get them into their sets. And the one thing about a Frank Vogel-led team, they don't really have a real offensive system. It's just predicated on great players just making plays. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to have a system to, you know exactly what you want to run versus what kind of defense and what personnel that the other team puts on the court. And you have to run a system and have different reads out of that system. If you're going to bank on just giving KD the ball and letting him go one-on-one and giving Booker the ball and let him go one-on-one, you're not going to win too many games. Yusuf Nurkic is not even being used in the post. They're not even giving him the ball. Yusuf Nurkic is okay at posting up. So sometimes you got to feed the dog a bone every once in a while because Yusuf Nurkic ain't going to play no defense. Once that ball get in that paint, Yusuf Nurkic don't have no choice but to step up. He's not athletic, so he's going to foul a lot of time. And he's just not that, as I said, athletic, you know, to get blocked shots. Because all they got to do is throw the ball up at the rim. Karl Anthony Towns, you see when he start going to the post and putting pressure on the paint, him and Rudy Gobert, they're going to get them duck-ins all day. And then Ant-Man going to get into the paint. Y'all got to understand this, bro. Where y'all? Y'all talking this Phoenix shit, bro. Phoenix don't have enough. And if they do, they not playing their team right. Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen ain't impactful. They're not going to impact your team like that. So if you banking on them type of role players, bro, to help you win, you're done. Those guys aren't difference makers like that. Come on, man. What are we talking about? G242, what's good, my guy? Oh, hey, what's happening, my guy? Man, T. Prince, I see you. In the building, man. We in the building. These people need to start understanding stuff, bro. I don't be thinking people be watching basketball sometimes, bro. You got to break this shit down from a logical standpoint. Just think about what we're seeing right now. Think about it. What's the name? Lack leadership. Phoenix lacks leadership. And they lack motherfucking backcourt. They don't really have a good... Bradley Beal and Devin Booker is only as great as their point guard. And neither one of them are point guards. If you give a Bradley Beal a really good point guard, you give a Devin Booker a really good point guard, come on, man. You see what they do. They're great scorers. But if you ask them niggas to try to turn into something that they're not, you're going to get exactly what you have been getting. An inconsistent team who struggles to score, who struggles to get stops. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. So that's just what it is. Exactly, Conquer. Jason Kidd been like that. And I'm not, that's no slight on J Kidd, but he struggles in that second, third season. You know what I'm saying? As far as with his offenses, they struggle because there's no real system in place. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I say system, you gotta just know what you want to run and get your looks. If your best players can't get the looks out what you're running, then shit. I'm just saying, if you need your best player to just go one-on-one, 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 we ain't never seen Luka come off a pin down and shoot a turnaround fadeaway. He gotta go dribble, 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 dribble. We ain't never seen a motherfucking play where we gonna run a double stagger, you know what I'm saying, bringing Luka off ball and catch his shoot. No, he gotta go dribble, 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 and then shoot. See, people need to understand how this shit work, bro. They don't have them type of players, bro. That dribble, 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 dribble step back is cool. That shit work in the regular season, bro. But when you trying to win a championship, bro, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit is not gonna work. And Luka Doncic don't play in transition. You ain't gonna see Luka Doncic getting out running the court. No, he gonna bring the ball up the court methodically. Take his time. That's just who Luka is, bro. Luka don't play fast like that because he can't keep up because these dudes don't be in shape. These dudes don't work out like that. They don't work out like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's the NBA. We don't need to be in tip-top shape. Look at the Joker. Joker get to play at his pace. Don't have to really do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Nigga, you don't see the Joker sprinting up and down the court? Nah. Same thing with Milwaukee, bro. So we cover OKC. We cover Dallas and the Clippers. We cover Minnie and Phoenix. Last but not least, y'all, your defending NBA champions, the Denver Nuggets, and your queen, LeBron, Jay Reed, Ramon James. I'm a motherfucking dog. I'm a motherfucking problem. I'm the GOAT. James. Little promo. I don't know. Looked like the Lakers was poised to, you know what I'm saying, get one in Denver. They still might, never know. It's just these game ones, it's just like a snippet of what you could see for the rest of the series, but adjustments need to be made. The Lakers came out 60 points in the first half. LeBron hit the three to end the quarter from deep. And then all of a sudden, I told everybody, altitude alert, and then you know what else? Front runner alert. What do we see from LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the second half? You ain't getting nada from us. Not even a dollar from us. I hit them with the Sporty Thieves. Oh, y'all remember old school Sporty Thieves? You ain't getting nada from us. Not even a dollar from us. It's sad, y'all. That's real sad. The Lakers they a can of corn, bro. Get them out of here, bro. Nobody want to watch the Lakers. Austin Reeves, no D. D-Lo, front runner. LeBron, front runner. AD, injured. Trash. Oh, come on, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie, no impact. Gabe Vincent, trash. Come on, bro. What we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? Y'all really like the Lakers, bro? LeBron don't have no moves. Nigga fell down and hit his elbow on the ground. Nigga, what are you doing, bro? You gonna drive. Remember earlier in the show I said the motherfuckers who drive left, if you want to cut niggas off, every time a motherfucker drive left, what they gonna do? Get to the right. Nigga can't go right and hit a 2 triple pull-up. It save his life. No moves, bro. If you just let the nigga score, he gonna score. You let him, but if you don't let him score, he gonna have to figure it out. Not great at figuring shit out. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Because he has no motherfucking, just big and athletic. And that's the only thing keeping him in the NBA right now is his athleticism still. I don't know how. That's another question for another day and another topic. We don't know how this nigga just defying the odds and just hella athletic and never get injured. Roger Clemens, Mark McGuire, Jose Canseco, Rafael Palmeiro, Ryan Brown, Victor Conti. Y'all don't like that, maybe hate. Austin Reeves, what he gonna do? It's good when he doing that flexion shit, when he doing the little three-pointer celebration, how he be doing with his arm when he hit the threes and shit. And then LeBron start doing it. Like, nigga, be original, bro. Do your own shit, cuz. Come on. You copying off of niggas who ain't even been in the league, nigga, for 5-6 years. That nigga copying off of Austin Reeves. He only been in the league 3 years, nigga. 2 years. You copying off of Austin Reeves celebrations? That's how you know niggas is front runners, bro. And I told everybody, I said, what's the name got off to a slow start. I say, what's the name got off to a slow start. The Denver Nuggets, I say, bro, Denver finna smack them. Denver finna blow them niggas out. Because Denver, nigga, they know how to, Coach Mike Malone know how to get the best out of his players. And they make adjustments, bro. They just, because they were getting any shot they want. They just wasn't knocking them down. I was like, it ain't nothing that the Lakers can do defensively. And Darvin Ham came out after the game and said, we got some secret stuff that we could have did with the Joker. I'm like, that doesn't make sense though. So you mean to tell me that all the stuff that you got for the Joker, you're only gonna show it from game to game? Nigga, you better throw your whole game plan, nigga, at the Joker. The Joker had a quiet 30-something points, bro. When I tell you that shit was a quiet 30-something points, bro, that shit was a quiet 30-something points. And that don't even make no sense. Darvin Ham came out after the game and said, yeah, we could have had, we got some other stuff that we could have threw at the Joker that we was saving. Nigga, save it. Nigga, what? I'm like, bro, these dudes are a dumb as a box of rocks. You might be good as an assistant coach, bro, but as a head coach, bro, I don't know. Darvin Ham is really good as an assistant coach, but sometimes, bro, these coaches be better off as assistants. When you get them a head job, they get nervous. They start panicking certain situations. They looking for the bailout. They looking for the refs to help them. I'm like, damn, bro, where was all that shit, nigga, when you was an assistant coach? You had everything figured out when you was the side man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. These niggas is terrible about here. And where is y'all queen at? You know what I'm saying? Darvin, where is motherfucking LeBron James at? Oh, no, LeBron James, no, he played great. He got his numbers, right, y'all? Nigga didn't play no defense. Nigga didn't box out. It's the same story. It's a shame the way you play around with my... That's what all y'all Bron-sexuals should be singing that to LeBron. It's a shame the way you play around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you play around with my heart. That boy LeBron been playing with your heart, boy. I know y'all be heartbroken. I know he dropped 30 though. LeBron James, he scored though. He didn't have no help. LeBron James in the fourth quarter said, all right, that's all, folks. LeBron James got his numbers and then said, all right, y'all can do this. Y'all do this shit on your own. Nigga didn't even show up. That nigga didn't even show up. Where AD at? It's a shame when you live around with my heart. It's a shame the way you hurt me. That nigga hella weak. Ooh, the greatest scorer in NBA history, huh? I don't understand how a nigga of his caliber, since y'all say he the greatest thing ever, I don't understand how he come up short so many times and has so many moments where he just comes up short. I was like, come on, man. This is crazy. I mean, I don't understand it, y'all. Y'all help me figure this shit out. Jamal Murray, he gonna cook anybody guard now. KCP, wide open threes all day. Aaron Gordon, wide open. Michael Porter Jr., wide open. DeAndre Jordan got on the court. AD said, no, that's my partner, bro. I don't feel like scoring against him. I'll score against somebody else, though. Oh, you put Aaron Gordon on me, I'm for sure. Oh, you put KCP on me, I'm gonna score all day. But I don't want to score when you put them other big niggas on me, bro. I ain't no big man. I'm a small forward trapped in a big man body. Trash. All day. You already know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. They got slow ass Joker running the break. Make it make sense. Ooh, it's a fire right here, boy. Goodness gracious. So, nigga, where the motherfucking fire department at? That motherfucker burning. Zam. They better contain that motherfucker, Cuddy. That motherfucker going crazy. See? They gonna have to contain that one right there, man. There's trees and shit up over there. Yeah, they don't have nothing, bro. The Lakers, they can play harder, though. You know what I'm saying? And D'Angelo Russell can start making some more shots, D-Lo. But I don't know. But from a defensive standpoint, I just think that Denver can get any shot they want against the Lakers. Any shot. You know what I'm saying? So this should be another gentleman's sweep. Lakers probably might get one game. You know what I'm saying? But they just can't beat Denver because they don't really have no heart. They don't have no, unless they front runners, unless Denver just lay down and let them win, they ain't doing nothing with them. I'm telling you, they're not going to do nothing with the Lakers. They're not going to do nothing with Denver. If Denver just lays down and doesn't play Denver type basketball like we've seen in the first half, it's a wrap. I'm telling y'all. Nah, nigga, you supposed to be going back that way. Fire department. It's a fire burning. This nigga going the wrong way. Come on, bro. A nigga that hit you on your walkie-talkie, bro, and say, get your ass to the motherfucking over here. Come on, bro. What are we doing? You're going the wrong way, bro. The fire is all the way back that way. Come on, man. These are dumb as a box of rocks out here in these streets, bro. Goodness gracious. It's a shame you live around with mom. It's a shame the way you hurt me. Them LeBron Centrals, boy, them niggas, boy. Woo, hey, I'm gonna pray for y'all salvation, bro. All y'all LeBron James fans, bro, I'm gonna pray for y'all. Oh, it's hard, bro. It's hard to be a fan of that nigga. God Darn. It's all good though. Maybe one day though. Alright, y'all. You know, as usual, all great things must come to an end. If you didn't catch the entirety of the video, man, make sure y'all rewind it. Start it over from the beginning. Hit them thumbs up. I need everybody to hit the thumbs up, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the thumbs up. And you know I appreciate y'all, man. Always. Always and forever. All my people, man, you know what it is. Salute. Love, live life, smile, cry, laugh, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Monday, fun day, man. We gonna get to the we gonna get to the games later on though. But I want y'all to have a good one. And you know, I'll check in and tap in with y'all later, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute.